On my wedding day, I found out my fiancé wasn't just cheating on me. He was cheating with my own sister. And what I did next completely ruined their lives. My name is Emily. I'm 27 years old. And I truly believed I had the perfect life. A loving fiancé, a stable career, and a sister I trusted more than anyone else in the world. Her name is Sarah. We grew up together. I shared the same room, the same secrets, the same dreams. She wasn't just my sister. She was my best friend. Or at least, that's what I thought. It started small. Little things I couldn't quite explain. My fiancé texting late at night, smiling at his phone, turning the screen away whenever I walked in. At first, I ignored it. I told myself I was overthinking. But then he started acting distant, colder, like he was there, but not really there. So one night, I asked him. I looked him straight in the eyes, and I said, "Is everything okay?" He smiled, kissed my forehead, and said, "Just work stress." And I believed him, because I trusted him, and I trusted her. Then, one night, everything changed. He left his laptop at home. He said he was going out, just for a bit. I don't know why, but something inside me told me to check. So I opened it, and that's when I saw it. Messages. Hundreds of them. Not just casual texts, but conversations. Deep, emotional, intimate. Between him and my sister. "I miss you. I can't wait until this is over. She has no idea." And then, the message that shattered everything. "After the wedding, we'll finally be together." I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. It felt like my entire world collapsed in a single moment. My hands were shaking. My heart was breaking. But I didn't cry. Not a single tear. Instead, I smiled. Because in that moment, something inside me changed. I wasn't the naive girl anymore. I wasn't the one being lied to. I made a decision. I wouldn't cancel the wedding. I wouldn't confront them. I would let it happen. And I would make it unforgettable. The wedding day came. Everything looked perfect. The venue, the flowers, the guests, all smiling, all celebrating, and her standing right next to me, like nothing ever happened, like she didn't just destroy my life. When it was time for the vows, I took the microphone. Everyone was watching, waiting, smiling. But instead of reading my vows, I turned to the screen behind us and I pressed play. Their messages, their secrets, their betrayal, displayed for everyone to see. Silence. Then confusion, then chaos. My fiancé froze. His face went pale. My sister. I started crying, begging me to stop. But I didn't. I just stood there, calm, watching everything fall apart, watching their lies burn to the ground. If you think that was crazy, wait until you hear what happened next. Subscribe to the Toxic Tales for more real and toxic stories. I thought everything was over that day. The wedding was ruined. The truth was exposed. And everyone finally saw who they really were. But I was wrong. Because the next morning, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Messages, calls, dozens of them. From family, from friends, from people I barely knew. Everyone was talking about what happened. Some were supporting me. Others said I went too far. But the message that shocked me the most was from Sarah, my sister. She texted me just 3 words. "You ruined everything." I stared at my phone, trying to understand how she could say that. After everything she did, after everything they both did. But then another message appeared, and this one made my stomach drop. Jason left me. Jason, my fiancé. Or at least, he used to be. At first, I didn't respond. I didn't know what to say. Part of me wanted to ignore her forever, but another part of me needed answers. So I called her. She picked up immediately. Her voice sounded different, broken, angry, desperate. She started yelling the second I said hello. "You embarrassed us in front of everyone." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Us? Was she serious? She was talking like we were the villains. Like she didn't just destroy my life. I asked her one question. "Were you ever going to tell me?" There was silence. Long, uncomfortable silence. And then she said something that I will never forget. No, that single word hurt more than everything else combined. Because it meant something important. It meant they never planned to stop. They were going to let me marry him. Smile in photos. Celebrate the wedding. While secretly planning their future together. I hung up the phone. I didn't want to hear anything else. But the story didn't end there. Because 2 days later, Jason showed up at my apartment. Unannounced. Standing outside my door. Looking like he hadn't slept in days. When I opened the door, he immediately started apologizing. I made a mistake. I wasn't thinking. I love you. I couldn't believe it. After everything, he still thought I would forgive him. He kept talking, saying Sarah meant nothing, saying it was just a stupid mistake. But then he said something that made everything even worse. She came on to me. I just stared at him, in disbelief. Now he was blaming her, trying to turn my sister into the villain, so he could look innocent. That's when I realized something. Neither of them felt real guilt. They weren't sorry for what they did. They were sorry because They got caught. And suddenly, I felt calm, completely calm, because I knew exactly what I needed to do next. I stepped aside and invited him in. Jason looked surprised. Maybe he thought I was finally forgiving him. Maybe he thought he still had a chance. But that wasn't the reason. Not even close. Because while he was talking, begging, trying to explain himself, my phone was recording everything. Every word, every lie, every excuse. And when he finally finished talking, I smiled. Then I said something he didn't expect. You should probably leave. He looked confused. Why? I picked up my phone and showed him the recording. His face immediately changed. Panic. Pure panic. Because he understood exactly what it meant. I now had proof. Proof that he lied. Proof that he cheated. Proof that he tried to manipulate the story. And I knew exactly what to do with it. The next day, I uploaded the recording online. Not to hurt him. Not to get revenge. But because people deserve to know the truth. Within hours, the video started spreading. Friends shared it. Strangers shared it. And suddenly, the entire situation exploded again. But this time, Jason and Sarah couldn't hide from it. A week later, Jason lost his job. His company saw the video, and they didn't want that kind of drama connected to their business. Sarah stopped talking to me completely. She moved out of the city. And just like that, the two people who betrayed me the most disappeared from my life for a long time. I wondered if exposing them was the right choice. But then I realized something important. I didn't destroy their lives. They destroyed their own the moment they decided to betray me. And if you think this story was crazy, wait until you hear the next one. Because trust me, this isn't even the most toxic story I've heard. Subscribe to the Toxic Tales for more real and unbelievable stories.